number 12.41 yang kita calculate somewhere kat sini. Okay, 12.41 somewhere. This is a number, this is a number, this is a number. So kita combine, kita tolak this one ke sana, premium adjusted. Jadilah dia this one. Yeah. This one campur this, campur yang ni kali this one dapat 23.10. Fine. Now this one because of this on the live kita pergi ke sana adalah 0.4 di 25, kita tolakkan ke bawah. Yeah. Number, this is all the numbers. Dan jika betul, then dapatlah 23.84. Now that is the premium adjusted. Once kita dapat yang ni, kita plug in dekat sini. Nampak? This premium adjusted sini ialah 23. This one, yeah, this number masukkan dekat sini, barulah equation ni hold. And kalau you write in terms of your calculation, dapatlah this number. $34.32. And this is the non-forfeiture value for that policy at T equivalent to 3. Yeah, in terms of the steps, in terms of this. Okay. Now katakan kalau surrender value is 10% of that, tolak RM3.43, tolak kalau ada surrender value, tolak kat sini, katakan 10%, 342, ya, dapat dah dia punya balance, and that balance is the amount yang kita akan guna pakai untuk calculate to a different policy, ya, in terms of that. I give you time to 5 minutes to cross check from here, first step, then the second punya estimation, masukkan value, and then from this value 12 point masukkan, kita calculate the whole structure yang ini, dapatlah yang ini, ya, dapat yang ini lah sebenarnya, dapat yang ini, and then kita calculate dapat yang sebelah sini, kita guna pakai yang ini 23.10 yang sini, kita masukkan dalam pengiraan kita, campur tolak turun naik kat sini, dapat this value, and on this value baru kita pakai kita nak pakai dari sini, ya, kita sudah. I give you 5 minutes to look, write down, hopefully you tak miss anything from this. Because if there is such a question, steps there will be sama in terms of. Okay, semua dah tulis, dah nampak cantik tulisan tu. Okay, now look at this. When we have a change in policy, let's say kita buat another policy, katakan kita nak, katakan instead of this, kita letak 1000 P 25 lah, 25 ada 10 payment. Okay, so we have another policy, katakan find the cash value, let's say at P equivalent to 3, sama juga P28, ya. Kita rewrite dia punya terms, dia punya ni under the cash value punya ni sama juga macam that policy, ya. 1000 M what we call that, this is at T equivalent to 3, katakan dekat sini T equivalent to 3, this is D28, this is 1000 M28, tak ada apa-apa lagi, tolak dia punya premium adjusted selama 10 tahun, jadi ialah N28 minus N30 35, ya, 10 tahun punya this one, sama juga premium adjusted. Okay, just kita go through just by understanding of that. Then kita go through that process under the, kita nak cari ordinary life premium adjusted dulu. Ya, kita ada 1000 M25 in terms of that. Ya, D25 because umur dia sama in terms of that. N25 minus 0.65 D25. Tak ada beza. Because this is ordinary life, that is the ordinary life, umur dia sama. Dapat answer ni sama. Yeah. Now kita buat, kita masukkan this number dalam equation kita yang ni. Kena kita buat. This one ialah selama 10 tahun. A double dot. The new one will be 10. Ya, selama 10 tahun. N punya tu equivalent to 1000. Kita follow yang this, kita nak buat the new one. 1000
Saya tak nampak, sir.
Ha?
Tak nampak yang bawah tu. Okay, thank you, sir.
Elok ini ke ataupun ni? This one?
Okay, sir, okay.
Okay. Sebab kita nak pakai ni, dia follow ini, dia tak ada terms ni. Like, this is 20, sama juga. Umur 25 plus. Yang ini is sama 0.4 premium adjusted. Kita nak cari yang dia punya premium adjusted ni. Yang sini sama D25, so happen sama plus 0.25. This one kita ambil ini sama D25 over D25. Yang beza ialah di sini. In terms of that. So you create a new equation in terms of that. Kita masukkan dekat sebelah sini, kita pecahkan in terms of that N25 minus N35 yang dekat sini pula. In terms of that, ini dah lari in terms of benda tu. Ini sama. Yang ini tak ada yang ni MM saja yang maintain. Yang ini berdasarkan kepada pengiraan you yang in terms of yang sama, this one ni sama di 25, ya. Yang beza cuma yang ini tak ada, ni tak ada terms of that. Jadi maknanya dia punya step proses tu adalah sama, ya. Tinggal lagi you kena faham apa yang you nak tukar dan jangan tercicir apa yang you nak tukar. That means that you have to understand konsep ni, nombor-nombor yang keluar ni dari mana dan macam mana kegunaan dia in terms of dia punya calculation. Then only barulah kita buat dia punya final. Maknanya for a new policy ke whatever thing, kita boleh buat the same structure, the same format, tapi kita kena faham yang mana kita nak tukar, yang mana kita nak maintain, in terms of that. Now, kalau katakan kita ada polisi yang begini, 1000P25, polisi ni ialah whole life, ordinary life. Jadi kita tak perlu gunakan the second steps because the second step should be the same as the first one. Jadi maknanya kita maintain dapat the first one because this is the ordinary life. Katakan this one. Jadi kita cuma gunakan this 12.41 punya calculation dalam kita punya pengiraan, in terms of dia punya value, in terms of that. So these are certain thing lah. Tapi the one kalau you tak berapa berani, in terms of doing that, you follow step. First step macam mana, second step and so on, until such time bila you gain that confidence, barulah you boleh nak tukar tambah thing and so on, everything in terms of that. Now, this one pernah ada dalam final, pernah tak ada dalam final. Lately tak ada sebab tak banyak the lecturer yang faham dia punya steps in terms of dia punya calculation. Kadang-kadang bila I tengok haywire juga in terms of the understanding. That's why suddenly this one is dies out in terms of dalam final and so on. But previously 2005, 2006, whatever thing and so on, benda ni kerap, kalau tak full pun dia akan lately dia buat option sama ada you find this atau you find G. Kalau dia bagi dua-dua, technically you are spending close to 1.5 hours just to buat that two soalan. Very heavy dari segi calculation dia. Even yang macam-macam ni dia dah recalculate balik whatever thing and so on to get the numbers. So dia punya time spent is very long. That's why mereka tak berapa gemar nak yang ni sebab selalunya kalau ada 2G dengan yang ini, technically you will spend 1.5 hours to 2 hours, just looking at these two questions saja, So unfair for the other question. Jadi lately yang I tengok ialah dia bagi option given this ataupun do one of the other, maknanya sama ada you buat ni ataupun you buat G in terms of that. But either way, dia punya calculation is messy. That's why you kena pandai bracket dia, whatever thing and so on. Kena pastikan benda ni betul. 1000 ni kali apa, bukan hanya kali M, dan this one hilang ke whatever thing. So the bracket ni adalah very important dari segi the whole thing in terms of the steps. This one you kena digest dulu. Tengok, tulis balik. Not even the D ini yang akan tertinggal in terms of the calculation. Dia fahamkan dia punya step. Dia ada 3 step. First, find the ordinary life. Mula-mula kita cari, kita create dia punya T ni equivalent to 3 katakan. This one. Create dia punya cash value punya calculation. Put this as ini yang kita nak cari. Very important. This one got to be right. This one mesti ada somewhere dekat you punya structure. First one. Jadi ini is you punya stepping stone you nak cari, nak letak bendera dekat Bukit Kinabalu, Gunung Kinabalu ke whatever. Ini this our target. Then the steps to reach this target, kita cari the ordinary life punya structure. Macam mana kita cari the example yang I bagi, the step tu sampai kepada sini dan sampai this value. Then kita compare, kita gunakan this value untuk cari dia punya premium adjusted. Kan kita dah gunakan, by right from here you should get to the target value dah in terms of dia punya ni. Once you dapat yang ni, baru you letak this number ke sini, barulah you dapat dia punya cash value. Yeah. These are the steps, and so on. Yeah. Dia tak susah, tinggal lagi you kena faham every steps yang you kena buat tu, you kena faham kenapa you buat, kenapa you spend ni, kenapa RM20, yeah, in terms of that. You got to really understand benda tu. Okay, so by having this, by learning this, you secara umumnya you all dah habis belajar ASC305. This is the last one. Kira mukadam tu dah tamat mukadam you. Yeah. Go for a different venture. Kita akan tamat sampai sini cash value in terms of you punya diploma punya program. Yeah. Kalau nak tambah yang lain-lain tu semua ni sini, the special topics lah, and then the joint life punya structure lah, whatever thing and so on, that will be a different sphere. Maknanya that will be a different program. That one will be very advanced, takes longer time to understand. In terms of that. But our job, kami punya job will end dekat sini cash value. This one takes time for you to ask question, any question in terms of this. But technically, we are done. The next round, I will leave you one day to. I will give you my write-up, in terms of benda ni. Ada sikit-sikit yang I kena refine sikit. Takut nanti you tersilap, I pun tersilap nanti bagi you the wrong one. I will make a reprint of this and then post it to you so that dia boleh cross check kita punya notes, in terms of dia punya whether or not yours is right or I'm wrong ke whatever thing so on, in terms of that calculation. I will give it to you in terms of that. Next week kita akan start to look at review. We have another 4 more weeks ke katakan untuk kita review from the beginning to the end, or from the end yang ni, last in first out ke, or first in first out, depending, sama ada kita nak start daripada belakang atau start daripada depan. Kita recall there are some mistakes yang you buat earlier because of you are new, this is a new language. So hopefully kita toughen up you punya understanding in terms of the nature of apa yang kita nak buat. Technically, kalau at my age, I conclude that apa yang kita belajar cuma satu dot, D, satu line, M punya case ke, ataupun triangle, that is the S, ataupun the R punya calculations, in terms of that. Itu saja actually, and then usage of that, application of that dalam kita punya understanding of macam mana kita nak kira, and so on. After that, barulah kita buat exercise kalau ada, in terms of finding dia punya value. Hopefully kalau apa-apa yang kita tertinggal, kita akan brush up. Misalnya dari segi select mortality, somehow kita tak belajar. Bagaimana pengiraan steps dia, macam mana kita nak calculate dia punya value and so on, everything. But other than that, technically you are done, I'm done, I've done my job, and kita cuma nak review, from now on, from here ataupun daripada depan, chapter 1 to chapter 6 yang ni, ataupun chapter 6 ke belakang, in terms of that. Tak ada apa lagi saya nak cakap. Technically we have done our works. Kita punya orang kata tu agreement, term of agreement dari segi pengajaran, saya pass to you for everything. and now it's only whether or not you understand ataupun tidak. Yeah. So to indicate to me you understand ataupun tidak, kita may have quiz. Kalau tak next week, kalau tidak the next day, mungkin next day is the following day, kita jumpa Thursday, agak terlampau cepat, then kita buat on Tuesday, yeah, because that will be giving an indicator whether or not you understand the steps in terms of doing this. Yeah? Nothing fancy, it's just that exercise to inform me that where is you punya area or where is my concern in terms of mana you punya area yang you perlu improve in terms of benda tu. Like I said, in this kind of work, we cannot cut corners. You have to use your calculator, calculate macam ni, I bagi you 12.41. How sure you are that that is a 12.41? I pun tak tahu. Yeah, I dah lama tak calculate, but from this cross check whether it's 12.41. Yeah, if it's strong, then you tell me that it's strong. Yeah, in terms of that. But nevertheless, I give you whatever that I have, and now ada apa-apa soalan? Any questions from your end? Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Ada? Tak ada? Tak ada? Kira dah kira?
Tak kira.
Masa I belajar dulu, my lecturer never tell me anything in terms of benda-benda alah ni. He's a fellow. Jadi fellow ni dia tak kisah sangat benda-benda macam ni. Yeah. Tapi we managed to form a group and kami discuss, try to understand apa yang kita perlu faham in terms of dia punya proses, dia punya steps, and then kita work out from there. Yeah. All of us actually bila belajar dekat US and so on, we have our jobs. Job is ready dekat insurance company. Yeah. So finding job dekat sana is not difficult. Yeah. But that's the opportunity yang kita ada dekat sana. Yeah. And then that was in 1980 something. Yeah. So 1980, if not mistaken, before 1983. Yeah. So knowledge wise, ramai orang, everything memang tak ada. Jadi kami given that opportunity. Yeah. So we had that opportunity to work in that industry. That gives us a certain leverage dari segi knowledge. Yeah, in terms of that. But other than that, let me end our session. In terms of this, from now on, it will only be a review, sampailah you get bored of me, and I got bored of you in terms of you punya tak faham ya, in terms of that. But we'll see how we're going to work on this. Kita akan pastikan everybody. I don't want anybody to tertinggal in terms of this, because this is very, very crucial. We have yet to see young people daripada actual background not having jobs, yeah, because now it's getting tougher and tougher in terms of that. So I want everybody to excel, faham, show to me that you understand, yeah, then will be a better perspective basically the whole thing in terms of that. But whatever it is, I want to leave the session now, and thank you for inviting me to the class, and thank you for listening to or doing this. You may not understand it now, but slowly you sit down, relax, tengah masak ke, tengah jaga adik ke, tengah isap rokok ke, whatever thing and so on, you try to understand. Yeah, that is what that I want. But at the end of the day, this is the last one. So I end my sessions. Thank you very much for this class. Tak ada apa-apa lagi, then I think kita boleh end our session now. Yeah. Assalamualaikum semua.
Waalaikumsalam sir, terima kasih.
Okay.
Thank you sir.
Bye bye.